What the f? It's the 27th of November and December is coming very near. So you know what that means. Every YouTuber that wants to or that can is going to start Vlogmas. That is daily vlogging from December 1st to December 25th. Why? Because the ad rates are just the highest during the holiday season, and so the idea is to make 25 videos in 25 days, get the most amount of views and get the most ad revenue. Vlogmas is something that I tried last year, but obviously my channel is not monetized. It was just a way for me to try daily vlogging and also hopefully try and gain some traction with the Vlogmas and grow my channel. But it didn't really work out because my channel didn't really grow. I was not getting much views and I was just making videos every single day, and I took a lot of other L's, which you will come to know soon. And that's the reason why I had decided that this year in December I'm not going to do Vlogmas, just because of the number of L's that I took. And I was just watching back my videos from last Vlogmas, and there is something that I didn't realize, a big W, and that is that person, that me who was making those vlogs, those daily vlogs, was just learning how to use the camera and edit videos. So I had no idea about the YouTube algorithm. I was just focusing on making creative, awesome, fun videos that I would watch. Enjoy the rest of your life. I'll catch you on the flip side. Obviously now the quality has improved greatly because I've got new equipment, but there is something so beautiful about those videos. I miss that side of me, and because most of y'all have not seen that creative, crazy side of me, since it's Christmas and Christmas is the season to binge watch stuff, I'll put all of those Vlogmas videos into one video. So I was just in the middle of editing that video and I realized that not all the videos that I created were of the same style or the same topics. So in that month, I was still learning how to record, edit and just make YouTube videos. I was trying multiple different styles. So if any of these videos or any of these episodes feels boring or not your cup of tea, then feel free to skip to the next episode or the next day's video, because I'll leave timestamps where you can just skip ahead and watch the ones that intrigue you and that you enjoy. Because with each day the videos got harder but better, more tiring but more fun, and more complicated but more interesting at the same time. Okay, back to it. Sit and binge watch old me taking a lot of L's. So let's not waste any more time and get to that. This is something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but I kept making excuses, and 2 days back I just decided, you know what, I'm going to do it. And even then, 2 days later, I still have not started and I've still been procrastinating. But you know what? Months back I discovered something amazing. So besides the fact that I loved acting and performing from a young age, I also discovered that I love content creation, that is scripting, directing, filming, editing these videos. And I don't think anything in my life has brought me as much joy as creating these. Like, no matter if I'm having a good day, bad day, lazy day, hectic day at work, like when I'm doing these videos, I forget everything. Like sometimes I even forget to eat and bathe. And that's the reason why I want to spend as much time as I can making these videos. And for a long time I wanted to do daily uploads, but I kept making excuses like my internet connection is not that good, or I'm too tired after work to edit these videos, and all these kind of excuses. But if I keep making these excuses, I know that one day I will look back and I will regret it. Like I will think, what if? And that's why I decided on the occasion of Vlogmas in December from 1st to 25th, I'm going to be posting one video every single day. And putting aside the fact that this is a lot of hard work, I'm also very scared. And I have a couple of things and challenges planned where I plan to push myself and I can't reveal everything because I need content for the next couple of days, but it's definitely going to be interesting, and let's see what comes out of this crazy experiment. Because on this channel I want to promote a more intentional lifestyle and ways we can become better versions of ourselves. So I'm very excited for this, but I'm nervous. And if you guys want to join along and you dig the vibe of this channel, then do hit the subscribe button. And if you don't, that's absolutely fine by me as well. But for those who do, I will see you all in the next one. Actually, the first time I'm saying this, but I will see you all tomorrow itself. So because on this channel I want to promote a more intentional lifestyle. As a kid, I was always on the chubby and the fatter side, and kids used to make fun of me for this, especially when I used to play sport and when I had to run and all. They would make songs and all behind my back and that kind of stuff. Around the 10th standard is when I started getting serious with fitness and weightlifting and gymming and stuff like that. And at that point, I actually didn't know anything. But one thing that I found out is I loved it. Since then, fitness has actually been a big part of my life and I've been very active. And after the fact I studied physiotherapy, fitness became even more important to me. And a couple of months back, I actually looked like this. But in the last couple of months, I got completely engrossed in my work, in my YouTube channel, in whatever I was doing, and fitness kind of took a back seat. And so one thing led to another, and this is something I'm not proud of, but this is something I'm not ashamed of as well, because this is life. So I have a 3-step plan I'm going to implement until Christmas, and my goal is not actually to get abs or to be ripped or stuff like that. It's just to become more healthy and at least reach the physical condition I was in a couple of months back. Now, if in that process I do get abs and I do get ripped by Christmas, that would just be awesome. So step 1 is what they call the most important part, and that is the diet. So in specific, I'm going to be doing intermittent fasting, but I'm not going to be tracking my calories and stuff like that. I have an overall idea of calories of each food. So I'm just going to be intermittent fasting and watching what I eat and eating healthy. Step 2 is where I've been actually lacking these last couple of months, and that is strength training. When I first got into fitness, my goal was to get big, to get ripped, to get jacked and stuff like that. But now my priorities are different. I don't want to be jacked and veiny. I just want to be healthy and overall in a good physical condition. So therefore, I'm going to start including more strength training because I know that will help me lose weight faster and preserve my muscle mass. So the last thing is what I've been doing good in the last couple of months, and that is my cardio. So I'm going to be doing cycling, I'm going to be running on the beach and stuff like that. And I also have a static cycle at home, which I'm going to use when I'm walking, when I'm editing videos. I'm just going to be using that static cycle. So how I'm going to be breaking it down weekly is 2 to 3 times a week I'm going to be doing strength training, which is important for weight loss and it's important to preserve my muscle mass. And the other 2 to 3 times I'm going to be probably doing cardio like cycling or running on the beach or stuff like this. And that combined with intermittent fasting should hopefully give me the results I want. Wait, why are you guys still here? The video is over. I'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know about you, but December is the most wonderful time of the year. Unfortunately, that's not the case for everybody. For some people, Christmas just means more stress.
So if you're one of the people that find the holiday season very stressful, or even if you do not find it that stressful, but you wish you could enjoy it more, have more fun, then a minimalist Christmas might be perfect for you. So I'll outline a couple of points which can make your Christmas more minimalistic and more merry. And you don't have to practice everything I say. You can just take some of the points which make sense for you and which you think will bring more joy for you this Christmas. And unlike my usual videos, I'm not going to tell you to introspect, make a list and stuff like that, because this is the season to have fun. But the most common misconception that people have when they hear the term minimalist Christmas is they think they'll be giving up all the things that bring them joy. But actually the best way to understand what a minimalist Christmas is, you're giving up all that you do not want to do. Let me give you an example. So one thing that most of us have to encounter during the holiday season is holiday shopping, or shopping for gifts for your loved ones.
Millions of shoppers across the country are rushing into stores.
So this year, instead of wasting your time standing in a queue and wasting your money on a gift that they will appreciate but for a very short time, discuss and plan it with your loved ones that instead of spending the money to buy those gifts, why don't you all just put all of that money together and instead spend it on an experience that you all can enjoy together. In that way, you will not have to waste time going to stores to buy gifts. Instead, you can use that time to spend and share those experiences which will last you a lifetime. This concept not only applies to gifts. An example is another thing that we love to do during the holiday season is enjoy parties. Now I'm not telling you not to enjoy the parties, but the parties may not be so enjoyable for the one hosting, because they have to think about food, decorations, activities, and the rest have to just enjoy. This year, instead of all the responsibilities falling on one person, we should all share it. For example, if you're talking about food, why don't we all just pitch in and buy a bunch of pizzas or something like that? Or if you're talking about decorations, we'll do the decorations once everyone gets there, not that someone has to do all the decorations first and the rest just come and enjoy. That way we also have another activity for us to share and enjoy together. And if you're usually the host, yes you, it's time to have that talk with friends and family and let them know that this Christmas you want to have as much fun as they do. And after all of it is sorted out, you will realize that you have a lot of extra time this year. So you can use that time to do things that bring you joy, that make you happy, create new traditions, try new things, experience new experiences, whatever it may be. But you just have a lot of time to invest in bringing joy to you and others around you. And the last point I want to leave you with is that remember, Christmas is not just about the latest iPhone you got or the latest gadget or the cool gifts that you got, but it's the season of giving. So give to the less fortunate. Like even if you do not have a lot of money, that's not the only way to give. Instead, just go out and help somebody. Put a smile on their face. That smile will be reflected back on you. So the best way that I would summarize a minimalistic Christmas is, instead of investing in gifts, invest in people and experiences. That's all I want to say for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, peace.
Just a disclaimer, this video is by no means going to bring you any value. It's just an update and an apology. So if you guys want to skip it, I absolutely understand and no hard feelings. I will see you all tomorrow. What's up you guys? As you can see, it has been raining like this since yesterday. So actually last night it was raining, thundering and lightning, and for that reason I had to shut down my entire computer, system, internet, whatever, all of it. So I couldn't upload yesterday's video yesterday night. So I had to upload it today morning. And after I uploaded it, I realized that a song that I had used in that video, which is copyright free, has got a fake copyright claim. So instead of trying to dispute that claim, I just decided, why don't I just change the song and do the sound designing again. So after lunch, I spent about 1.5 hours setting up and recording the video.
but unfortunately my camera overheated and I lost all of the data. And now it's almost 4 o'clock and I can't record the video because I have a couple of patients that I have to go and attend to. And since I'm supposed to be uploading one video every single day, I just wanted to record and update you guys and tell you that I'm really sorry that I was not able to post a good video today, and hopefully everything will be back to normal by tomorrow and we can resume the daily uploads. So I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, peace. You all saw the train wreck of a day I had yesterday, and one thing out of the many that went wrong was this. So after lunch I spent about 1.5 hours setting up and recording the video, but unfortunately my camera overheated and I lost all of the data. What I did not tell you guys was what was the video I recorded yesterday which I lost due to overheating of the camera. And don't worry, I'm not going to record that same video again, because yesterday I had actually recorded my reaction to an article I had read. And the headline of the article was "Minimalism is downright harmful to you, your ambition and your business." And this article goes out to outline 3 reasons why minimalism, like I'm not even joking, those are the actual words, minimalism. You'll probably guess that I disagree with majority of this article, but that's not what this video is about. But still, I just want to talk about 2 points in particular. Minimalism encourages short-term thinking and investing, which becomes financially destructive over time. This point I honestly do not understand, because minimalism actually promotes and encourages the opposite thing. Minimalism encourages you to think about the future, think about any product that you're purchasing. How much value will it give you? For example, you see these really cool pair of shoes in the store and you get very excited and become impulsive, and you actually go and purchase them for the reason that they got you excited and hyped, and not because you really needed these pair of shoes. And this excitement and joy is going to die down after a couple of days, and then these shoes will just end up in the closet. And that's what minimalism is trying to push you away from. It wants you to consciously think whether this product is going to bring joy or add value to my life. If it's not, then why do I need to buy it? So the last and the most important point in this article that I want to talk about is, it goes like this. The problem is that minimalism actually encourages you to reduce your ambition. It's the ultimate teenage expression of trying isn't cool. Instead of winning the rat race, minimalism would have you drop out of it completely. Minimalism and minimal ambition can't be separated. Now this is something I have to disagree with. I'm sure most of you would have heard about one of the richest man, or probably the most richest man, Elon Musk. He has more wealth than some other countries combined, but has this reduced his ambition? In fact, I would say that his ambition is going to Mars, pun intended. And the reason is his ambition is not fueled by money or materialistic. But like I said, that's not what I want to talk about in this video. These were just 2 points that I thought were important and should be mentioned. I did not want to do the entire reaction of this article again, because I already did it once. This article has made multiple points why minimalism sucks, and I've made multiple points why minimalism is amazing. But which one of them should you believe and which one of them should you practice? Not just minimalism, but any content that you consume. May it be an article, may it be from a book, may it be a video, audio book, whatever it may be. The thing that I want us to understand is that the world is not just black and white, this or that. Instead, how we can actually approach this is, after consuming all this content, we can take snippets from it which make sense to us and which we think will bring value to our life and make our life better, and try and apply them. You do not have to go and consume every single thing that this article says or what this idiot is saying. Instead, you just decide what works for you, what will make you happy and what will bring you the most joy. The message I want to leave you with today is that let's not make the world only black and white. Instead, let's focus on trying to make it more gray. That's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace. Coco, what is your opinion about the article? If you guys watched the first episode of the daily upload, First of all, you all are awesome for doing that. But you all will know that in December from 1st to 25th, I'm going to be posting one video every single day. And in that same time period, I've also set the challenge that I'm going to be losing weight and becoming fit again. And for that, I have a 3-step execution plan. If you guys haven't seen that video, then you can check it out later. But now the question that has come to my mind and what is actually scaring me is, how am I going to find the time to do all of these things every single day consistently? I'm talking about recording these videos, editing these videos, posting them, and then the weight loss challenge, whatever workout I have to do, and also working my job as a physiotherapist. Here are a couple of tips that help me manage time effectively, and hopefully it helps me get through this entire month. If you've been following me for a while, you will probably guess the first tip: prioritize. Now, on any given day, you have a couple of tasks that you have to complete. Now, if you do not prioritize these tasks by, importance, value, whatever the criteria may be for you, then you might just go through the day, just going through the motions. And this might actually cause you to effectively skip out on a high priority or a very important task for the day because you do not have time and you do not prioritize. For example, this month, my top priorities are my patience and getting these YouTube videos out. So since my top priorities are my patience and making these YouTube videos, today when I was planning out my day, I knew I just had one patient to see in the evening. So the way I planned it out is I recorded majority of the video in the morning and the afternoon. I did all the transferring of the files, syncing of the audios and all of that. Now I will go see my patient for 30 to 45 minutes and I kept the editing to do at night. Now since all the top priorities are taken, the next thing on my priority list is to get the workout in for my fitness challenge. So after this appointment, I'm going to be getting in my daily workout, and after that I'm going to move on to the editing of this video. The second point is realism or being realistic. So you need to be realistic with how much you can actually accomplish during the day or how much you can realistically do. So for example, if I said that I would be treating 10 patients a day, and then I also said I'm going to be recording, editing and putting a video out by the end of the day, realistically that's not possible for me to do. Or even if I squeeze all of these things together and I am able to do all of them in one day, two things will go wrong. One is the quality of both the things that I do, that is treating my patients and the YouTube video, is going to be lower. Second is it's going to mentally and physically exhaust me, and I know this exhaustion is not going to just be cured with me just sleeping, because I know this is going to have like a hangover effect, and I'm going to feel it for the next couple of days, and that is going to affect my productivity and my efficiency. The next point is kind of controversial, and it is multitasking. So where multitasking actually goes wrong is if you have two very important things that you have to do and you try to multitask and do both of them at the same time, then this is obviously effectively going to reduce the quality. But if multitasking is done in the right way, it can actually be beneficial. This is a prime example of effective multitasking. Now, since I knew I had to come out to see my patient, I decided that why don't I come out a little early and also record a clip in the car so it will give a different perspective for the video. So right now I'm doing a very important task of video editing, but I'm going to also use this time to effectively get a little bit of more exercise and burn a few extra calories, which will help me reach my Christmas fitness goal faster. Now the last point is going to be the most important point, that is to give yourself time to relax and unwind. So in this time, you're not going to expect any productivity. Do something for yourself, something that is selfish. So the way I'm going to be doing it is, after editing this video, I'm going to be Netflix and chilling and watching Kevin Hart's latest show, that is True Story. And honestly, this show is amazing. I mean, I may be biased because Kevin Hart is my favorite actor. But seriously, I think that you guys should check this out. If you do not give yourself time to unwind, relax and just chill, then that is going to affect your consistency. If you want to know more about consistency, then check out this video here. Or if you want to check out the latest video in my everyday upload series, then click here. I will see you all next time, but actually I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, peace.
What's up, you guys? So I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty late in the morning, as in I slept in today. I don't know what time it is exactly because my phone is nowhere to be found. But anyways, today I decided to sleep in because today is my off day. But not an off day in terms of YouTube, because your boy is uploading one video every single day until Christmas. But my off day in terms of I do not have any patience to see. And I decided to sleep in because the last couple of days have been very hectic with the daily vlog and my work and everything, and I've not been getting proper sleep. And actually I don't know why I'm awake even now. I'll probably wake up in the afternoon. Good night.
So I finally got out of bed, and since today is my off day, I don't really feel like making a video about productivity or efficiency. Instead, I just want to keep it chill and laid back. And actually, I thought this day was going to be completely empty and free and chill, but I actually have to take my brother to the hospital. But before I go, I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. And for those of you that are subscribed will know why I'm so happy and why I'm saying thank you.
Getting through all the bad times with you. I wasn't missing a thing, no I do. And I wish that I could.
I'm back from the hospital. I just didn't get back because it's 4:15 right now, and I got back late morning. But then after that, I just was in the mood and I decided to make some chicken. Now I know many of you must be thinking that this guy is making chicken just so that he has content for his video. Well, think it. Please do not go and comment it. Oh yeah, sorry to leave you hanging about this, but the reason we had to go to the hospital was one stray puppy was playing with my brother, and by mistake the puppy bit my brother. So we had to go to the hospital to give him an anti-rabies and a tetanus shot. Also, yesterday's video, the minimalism war, is currently out, and if you guys haven't checked out the video, and if you guys were ever curious about minimalism or should you practice minimalism or anything like that, if you all are on the fence or you just want to know more about minimalism, then do check out this video, because I am really proud of the way it turned out. But not only that, but because I think the content of the video is very important and it's something that we all have to understand and practice. I do not want to spend a lot of time making this video because this is my off day, and I also have plans with my cousins to do movie night later, but I also do not want to waste a lot of you guys' time. And the reason I said initially was I'm very happy, and it's a big thank you, is because a month back, please hit that subscribe button if you already haven't and help me get to that 500 point so I can unlock the community tab. And within a month, you guys helped me hit 500 subscribers, and that's a big milestone because now the community tab will be unlocked. And I know 500 does not seem like a big number, but it honestly means the world to me that 500 of you have decided that, you know, I want to watch this guy's videos, and trust me, it means the world to me. So before I leave you guys today, once again I want to say thank you. And if you guys have not subscribed yet to the channel and you actually dig the vibe and you actually enjoy watching my videos, then do subscribe, because that helps me out a lot. And my birthday is actually coming on 27th December. That's like less than a month away, and I want to see how many subscribers I can get by my birthday. And I know you guys are awesome, and I believe that we can build something big and amazing. So I will see y'all guys tomorrow. Until then, peace.
Don't change the subject, don't you take the focus off you. Do you love me?
Say hi, say hi, say hi.
Look in my eyes, bullshit aside.
So I'm just done with making the hardest part of any video, and that is making the thumbnail. And in specific for yesterday's video, that's the reason I was wearing the same t-shirt as well, because I want to keep that familiarity when you click the video. But that's not what today's video is about, so let's get into today's video.
Enjoy the rest of your life. I'll catch you on the flip side.
It's finally starting to feel like winter. The temperatures have dropped and it's more like sweater weather. Like you can wear a hoodie during the day without feeling completely suffocated and whatever. There is just one message that I want to share with you guys, and I think it will be life changing because it honestly has made my life so much better. So my story begins in the start of this year when I graduated and I was confused about what I wanted to do with my life. All of those normal questions that come to your mind after you graduate. Like these thoughts were not on the line of what I want to do with my professional career and my professional life, because physiotherapy is something that I love and I love practicing it. But these thoughts were more on the line of what I want to do for me, you know, something that makes me happy. If you've been following me for a while, you all will know that I have told you that since I was a kid, I loved acting, performing, and doing all those kinds of crazy shenanigans. And for a long time, I wanted to create this YouTube channel because, just the thought of you creating something that you want, like nobody else tells you how to do it, what to do it, you just make it because you want to make it. And I think that whether people like it or not is kind of irrelevant to me, but the fact that I have the freedom to do something completely with my own creative freedom and put it is it was an amazing fascination and a crazy idea. On 10th April, I posted my first video.
What's up, you guys? I'm Matt from You Move by Matt, and today I want to be talking about how a bench press could actually reduce complications from occurring. So the first episode is on, and research has shown that.
Now, as you can see, my first video was physiotherapy related, and the reason is because I thought I had to make a video on something that I know very well and something that I've studied and have a degree in. And so for a couple of months, all people got was physiotherapy content. And it was very interesting and fun and a new experience for me for sure. But after a while of making these physiotherapy videos, I started to feel trapped. Like, I had to post a physiotherapy video. And they say if you want to grow on YouTube, you have to stick to a niche because people will subscribe to you for a particular thing and they want to see only that. And then it dawned on me that I was not experiencing what I actually had set out to do with this YouTube channel. And I was actually experiencing the opposite thing. So that's when I decided that I'm going to rebrand. So my channel was called You Move by Mac, meaning it was physiotherapy based, but I just decided to call it McMaschio because I wanted to try other styles of videos. I wanted to do other things besides physiotherapy. Working as my professional career as a physiotherapist outside, that's all fine, but the YouTube channel, I wanted it to be a more creative outlet for me. And so I decided to just rebrand it as McMaschio and just make videos that inspire me and that I wish to share with everyone. This is the first video that actually I changed the style and I went into a more storytelling vlog kind of style, and it was highly inspired by Casey Neistat, this style of video. And I would say that it's a complete copy of his style of video, but it was a starting point.
Today's day is off to an amazing start. I don't know if you can see this, but my parcel is delivered and I've been waiting for this so long. I'm so excited. Let's just go and get it. Okay guys, so this is it. So it's nothing fancy, nothing high-tech, nothing expensive. It is a reminder of the past.
And I remember being so freaking proud the way this video has turned out. I mean, now that I look back at it, the audio, the video quality and all is kind of bad, but I loved it and I was so proud of myself that I created this video. And it was more on the cinematic side, it was more just creative. I just created a video, just had an inspiration and I went for it. Until this point, I was recording and editing videos on my phone, and after making that video and some other videos, that's when I realized I loved it and this is something I can see myself doing because it brings me so much joy. So that's when I invested in buying this whole Apple setup, this Mac setup, and buying a camera and stuff like that. And something behind me that I've never ever showed is don't stop making videos. You are talented. Now I know that I'm no Casey Neistat, I'm no Peter McKinnon, and I'm completely an amateur, but I'm actually feeling very proud of the way I've developed in the art of video editing and creating and where I am today. I'm actually proud of myself and I'm not afraid to say this. I'm not saying I'm the best, I'm not saying I can be the best, but I'm proud of the journey from where I have come and where I have reached. Another goal I had written is 1K subscribers. This was by 27 December. Like I said, I don't know if you watched my previous video, but 27 December is my birthday and my goal was to get 1K subscribers by then. We're already halfway there. So hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the vibes and if you enjoy the stuff I post on this channel. And even if we don't reach that goal, I mean, it's not the end of the world because like I said, I'm more focused on creating content that I love and that I enjoy. And if you guys enjoy it as well and get inspired, then that's just amazing. And now fast forwarding to December 2021, I'm uploading one video every single day. and this is something that I thought was impossible. How Casey used to do it, but I am actually doing it, and I'm happy that I'm doing it. And the reason I'm making this video is because I want to tell you guys that the hardest part of any venture or anything new that you want to try, that you think you might like, you might enjoy doing, but you're not sure, the hardest part is just starting. It took me 4 years to actually build up the courage to start this YouTube channel. Like 2-3 years back, I recorded, edited videos, and I never actually had the guts to post it, and I was very fearful. And now I'm so glad that I started, because I found something that I love doing so much. Like, I've been able to grow so much, not only just in my video editing skills, but also I'm talking about my confidence, you know, talking to the camera, being vulnerable, sharing stuff with you guys. Pretty amazing, and it's a pretty nostalgic feeling to know that I have come so far, and I know that this is not the end, this is just the beginning. And that's all I wanted to tell you guys, is that if there is something that you've always wanted to do, that you want to try but you're not sure, whatever the doubts, just go and start, because you will never know unless you start. You might find out that you don't actually like it or you don't enjoy it, but then your mind will be at peace that knowing that you don't like it and you do not want to continue it. Now I know the new year is coming closer, and many of you will make the resolution that you're going to start your YouTube channel, or you're going to start doing whatever it is on 1st January in the new year. Start fresh. But my honest advice would be to start now. Don't wait for the new year, because when new year approaches, you'll have other excuses. Like, you'll say, you know what, today's 1st January, today's the new year, I just want to chill, relax, enjoy with friends, I'll start tomorrow. You know, the excuses will keep coming. So start now.
I'm not thinking about the way you keep my world from spinning. I'm just thinking about your eyes. Just don't know if I've been faking or pretending, but I know I never felt so damn alive.
What's the perfect way to start your day in the morning, such that, you know, the entire day feel motivated, and you know, you're ready for the day, and you just feel, it just sets the tone right. Is it coming to the beach in the morning? Maybe. But that's not all I want to talk about in today's video. So the last couple of days I have been lacking in my, you know, weight loss challenge. I have not been able to get a good workout in that I'm, you know, happy with. Today onwards, I'm just going to get serious and, you know, just follow through. That's the reason why today's video is starting with running on the beach, I guess. Today morning I did something different, and it left me feeling good about today, you know, hopeful that today's gonna be a good day.
You and me just laying blankets on the beach, and then at night I'll sing your favorite lullaby.
This is something I'm going to try to do the next couple of days, and I have a couple of reasons why I think it left me feeling good and motivated. And you know how maybe you also can find something similar to add into your life for as a morning routine to help you feel motivated and, you know, ready to tackle the day. Now I'm going to show you what I did today morning and why I'm going to be doing this every day at least for the next month. So the reason you're watching this video is because of this guy right here, Casey Neistat.
he's my biggest inspiration. Like watching him is what made me finally make the decision that I'm going to start this channel. I'm going to start creating, because the reason why this works for me is, one, because Casey Neistat is the biggest inspiration. He has created about 1,000 videos, out of which 800 of them were daily vlogs, that he made these movies every single day. And now that I'm doing this daily upload for December, he's kind of my motivation and inspiration to think that if he could get such amazing movies every single day, then put in the effort and just get these small mini vlogs, whatever it is. The second reason is he's one of the greatest video creators of all time, in my personal opinion. And from his vlogs, like even watching one single vlog, there are so many things to learn. Like there was one day that I sat and just watched Casey Neistat vlogs, and I had about 3 to 4 pages of notes of things he did in his vlogs, even subtle things like a particular cut or a particular change in music. Now the takeaway from this video is, I'm not telling you that you need to go and start watching Casey Neistat vlogs. Tiger! Now the takeaway from this video is, I'm not telling you that you need to go and start watching Casey Neistat vlogs. Although if you're one of the few people that haven't watched him till now, which is highly unlikely, I will leave a link to his channel in the description. But in the morning, you need to start your day with something that motivates and inspires you, and something that imparts knowledge as well. Because in the morning, when your brain is fresh, you will imbibe and retain a lot of the stuff you hear, listen to, watch. So that's the best time to learn something new. So you can read your favorite book, or you can listen to a podcast and go walking. Do things that get you in a positive mood and that set the tone for the rest of the day. Like most of Casey Neistat vlogs are all happy, inspiring and stuff like that. So it's the perfect way to start my day. Now I'm not saying that this is going to make your shitty job feel amazing, or it might, who knows, but this is not a cheat code to happiness or to have a good day. This is just a tool you can use to start your day right, so it sets the tone for the rest of the day. That's all I wanted to say to you guys today. I will see you all tomorrow, and peace.
OG subscribers, I'm talking about way back when I was below 50 subscribers. Y'all will remember that in the start all videos were about physiotherapy. But after a couple of months of this, I realized I wanted to keep YouTube and my professional career separate. That means my YouTube channel would be about my creativity. I would make things that I want to make. And I know most of you have come from my later videos where I made videos about efficiency or how to increase productivity and all that kind of stuff. But then in December, when I decided to do daily uploads, there were 2 reasons in specific why I couldn't continue in this setup. One, because the time taken for all of this production is really a lot. And when you're trying to put a video out every single, that is record, edit and publish the video, it becomes a real task. And the second is because I don't think y'all want to see me just sitting here every single day for 25 days just black. Now the reason I'm telling you all of this is that in these 6-7 months that I've been doing YouTube, that I've been doing different types of videos, different styles of videos, whatever I do, there's one thing that has remained constant. And that constant is what they call the imposter syndrome, where I basically feel like a fraud. Like I made so many videos about how you can increase your productivity, techniques that you can use to get better. Now even though the idea behind making these videos is I'm just sharing with you my experience with whatever that I have tried and ways that I have found that have been beneficial for me and might be beneficial. Like even though I make videos about productivity and efficiency, my entire life and my entire day does not revolve around productivity and just working hard all the time. And sometimes when I'm just chilling and maybe watching Netflix, I feel guilty because I made these videos about productivity, efficiency, about working hard, and here I am wasting time just watching Netflix. And I think it's important for me and every one of us to remind ourselves that we are not perfect. We are human. We need a balance in our life, but also there is a positive side to this, that because I'm putting it out there, this is also a way for me to hold myself accountable. So in a way, that is also a motivating factor for me. And the last caveat that I want to leave you guys with is, no matter which content creator you follow, you listen to, you read, whatever you read, you don't have to practice every single thing that the content creator or that author says. Like, you can take whatever makes sense to your life and what you think will make your life better. So be selective with choosing what you think would add value to your life, and that will help with increasing your chances of success with doing that particular thing. So that's it for today. I hope I will see you all tomorrow. Until then, peace. When I was a kid in school, I remember my biggest worries were like, oh my god, I got another pimple, or did she smile back at me? I think she smiled back at me. But somehow that time went by so fast, and I found myself in 10th standard with the fear of the 10th standard final exams. These exams would decide whether I would get into a good science college or not. And I just remember feeling so much pressure that my entire life depended on how I performed in these exams. Even though that was stressful, that's nothing compared to the stress I felt when I had to answer my entrance exams, which would decide if I got into a professional college or not. And they tell you that this is only temporary. You just have to work it out for a couple of months, get into a good college, get a good degree, and then your entire life is set. But after the degree, you go and get a job, and you go into work, and you come from work, and you make money, and you're able to support yourself. But does it honestly end over there? Now, if you're in the less than 10% that actually enjoys what they do and loves every aspect of doing their job, then trust me, you're very lucky. But majority, 90%, are not. I don't know if y'all can hear, but there's a plane moving there. It's like y'all probably can't see this. Might probably get cut from the video. Before I go any further, I just want to say that this advice is not only for those working a job, but if you know all of these principles, even before you start working, it's much better. So this video is going to be for those who are in the 90% who are working a job and are not happy, and overall their life they're not feeling content and fulfilled. But if you're in the 90% that's working a job that you're not happy about, but you're okay with it and overall you're happy and content in life, then this video is not for you. This is only for those that are not happy and content. Okay, so I hope that the neighbor's music behind is not too loud and disturbing for you guys. I kind of feel like a boomer when I'm complaining about how loud the music is, but it's really loud and annoying. So the two times that I've had the dilemma of what now or what I want to do with my life, the first one was after I finished my 12th standard. I took a year off to decide what now, and that was actually the worst year of my life, like the most stressful. I should say it's my all-time low. I was so confused. Even though I had so many ideas of what I wanted to do, I was paralyzed with fear, and that fear did not allow me to make any decision. Finally, after all of this, I decided to pursue physiotherapy, and I'm so happy I did, because physiotherapy is something that I found that I love doing. Because even before I joined physiotherapy, I was always intrigued about how the body works, how the muscle works, how muscle building works, and all of that stuff, and this goes along the same line. So practicing and studying physiotherapy was something that I found that I enjoyed doing. But 2 years back, while I was in college, I had that itch of, I wanted to start something of my own, and I've always had this, and I still have this, that I want to be my own boss. I want to have my own company. That's the time when I set up my online business, and by the time my college ended, my online business was going pretty well in terms of, I was making an income that I could support myself with. That's where my second dilemma came. Like, after I graduated, I asked myself, what do I see myself doing for the rest of my life? Like, putting aside what I will do to make money and make ends meet, what do I want to do and what would I enjoy doing? So there was one thing that was always at the back of my head for the last couple of years. It was to start this YouTube channel. And after I started this YouTube channel, I found out that I love this. Now, since I found out that I enjoy making videos so much, I decided to devote more of my time onto creating these videos and less time doing my online business. Now, this meant I made less money. And I remember one of Gary Vee's posts, he had asked about this, and I had commented that, I had taken a decrease in pay but I was more happy making these videos. And somebody commented that, oh, so I guess being in poverty means being happy. Now that's far from what I am saying. Poverty and taking a decrease in pay is totally different. So that's what I want to say. If you're currently working a job that you do not like or do not enjoy, try to spend less time doing the job. Even if that would mean, you're getting paid less. If it means that you can support yourself with less money and you can spend more time doing things you love and things that make you happy, honestly, isn't that better? So that's the point. Like, stop trying to chase more and the maximum money. Instead, find a way where you can support yourself and be happy doing things that make you happy. Now, those of you that are still watching the video, I have a gift for y'all. Like, I really appreciate y'all watching the video till the end. So here's what y'all got to do. Y'all got to go to the comment section and comment till the end, and I will subscribe to your channel. And even if you're not posting on your YouTube channel or you don't have a YouTube channel, you drop your Instagram link and I will follow. This is just my way of giving back to you guys. So go down in the comment section and type till the end, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'm kind of in a rush because I have a patient I have to see. So that's it for today. Peace. So most of my videos, especially the recent ones, focus on how to increase productivity, how to increase consistency, manage your finances, how to make more money and all that kind of stuff. There is an inherent flaw to making videos and posting it on the internet, especially the type of videos that I create. Now the reason that I'm making this video today is because you don't have content. The actual reason I'm making this video today is, I don't know if you can see this graph, but this is what happened today morning. So I posted this short about 2-3 days back and I thought nothing of it. Like, I just taken a clip from the daily vlog and I had added a few text to it and I just posted it as a short because I thought I should be posting more shorts. And for 2 days nothing happened. Like, it got about 10-12 views, and then suddenly today morning it got picked up and went on the shorts feed, and that's when it just blew up. Now, I'm no way saying that this is a bad thing, okay? So trust me, this is a good thing. I'm very happy that it got picked up for the shorts feed and more people are seeing it and more people are coming to my channel, and that's also bringing in subscribers. But take any content creator or an influencer that you follow on Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever it may be. Any of these content creators, you see their lives and you think, wow, they're having such an amazing life, and that's what I'm afraid of. Now, I'm not afraid of people coming onto my channel and being like, wow, this guy is living the life, like his life is so amazing. Like, I know that my life is not that interesting. I know that I am kind of a boring person, but what I am afraid of is people watching my videos and thinking, I'm sure you've seen this guy in my videos. Well, this is not actually my dog, that is my dog. This guy is just a stray who comes to visit, but just look how cute his smile is. That's my devil, Coco. Yeah, the one biting his legs like chicken lollipop. Now, before I go any further, in the start of this video, you all must have seen that amazing sunrise that happened around 6 a.m. around here, which I recorded the time-lapse of. About that time-lapse, I just have to say that I'm sorry. That time-lapse was not recorded today morning over here. It was recorded over here only, but it was recorded last night. Now, all I had to do was reverse the clip, put a timestamp on it and make you think that it was recorded in the morning. Now, the intention of that time-lapse was not to deceive you. I mean, it was to deceive you, but it was to deceive you to make a point that everything and anything that you see on the internet is not true. So if you're new to my channel, or even if you're a regular, you will notice that most of my videos are about hard work, efficiency, productivity, do this to get this, and keep working. And I have kind of promoted that hustle mentality, and I'm by no way saying that you do not have to hustle or it's not true. Like, that part is very true. Like, if you want to achieve something, you have to work for it, you have to put in the effort, you have to find ways to be able to achieve it. But what I'm trying to tell you is that that's not all what life is about. Like, any Instagrammer, any YouTuber, any social media content creator, whatever it may be, whatever you see on their page or on their YouTube channel and stuff like that, that may be just 10 to 30% of their life. The rest of it they don't show. So you might see all of this, and instead of getting motivated, you might actually get demotivated, thinking that like whatever you've seen on my channel must be making I'm not even 5 to 10% of my life. Like, there's so many things off camera that I do not talk about or do not share with y'all. And also a lot of what you see online is manipulated and edited to make it look like the best version that it can be. Not calling out any creators about the way they make their videos or saying that you should share more of the bad parts of your life. This video is directed towards the viewers and the consumers, and I'm not just talking about you. Like, even when I used to consume content and watch videos and all, I used to see how amazing and fun everyone's life seems. That made me completely resent the life that I had, and I wanted their life and their type of lifestyle. Point of this video is to let you know that social media is just a highlight reel, and that's why you should not be comparing your life to anybody else's life that you see on social media. So instead of having the aim and the goal of trying to be like, you know what, instead of me explaining this, I'm gonna let Matthew just explain this. So take it away.
My hero. That's who I chase. Now, when I was 15 years old, I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, "Who's your hero?" And I said, "I don't know, I gotta think about that. Give me a couple of weeks." I come back 2 weeks later, this person comes up and says, "Who's your hero?" I said, "I thought about it. You know who it is?" I said, "It's me in 10 years. So I turned 25 10 years later. That same person comes to me and goes, "So are you a hero?" And I was like, "Not even close. No. She said, "Why?" I said, "Because my hero is me at 35. So you see, every day, every week, every month, and every year of my life, my hero is always 10 years away. I'm never going to be my hero."
Today morning, while I was having my coffee, I was thinking about what did I want to film today, and I realized that today my entire day is jam-packed. Like, I have things lined up from 20 minutes from now till night, so I realized that I couldn't really make a proper video. So I thought, why not take this chance to make a kind of an introductory video to add in my channel trailer, because right now my channel trailer is a video of me asking you guys to subscribe and help me reach 500 subscribers so that we can unlock the community tab. And if you look right now, it's already past 500, so I thought I'll just update that. Hi, I am McMaschio. I am 24 years old and I am a physiotherapist by profession, but this channel does not encompass physiotherapy content. I mean, if you're excluding the initial content. So when people ask me what are my videos about, I give them a cringy answer by saying I make videos about anything that inspires me. Like, I don't want to be stuck to making only one kind of video, because this YouTube channel is more of my creative outlet to, you know, be myself and create stuff that I want to create. And I know that my inspirations and whatever I'm doing are going to differ over time, so I do not want to be stuck to a particular niche. So this YouTube channel is a way for me to document my experiences, the good, the bad, whatever I learn, and hopefully one or two of you might also benefit from me sharing my content. Right now, the core concept of this channel is finding ways to live more intentionally. On December 1st, I decided to do daily uploads from 1st December to 25th December, and this is one of the videos right now. And these videos are more of the vlog style like this, because this style is more of what I'm enjoying. So you guys can check out my videos on the channel, and if you guys vibe with me and if you guys enjoy it, then you can subscribe, because I have some huge things planned for 2022 which I'll be announcing in January. So if you guys want to join along the journey, I guarantee you 2022 will be amazing. But if you guys do not dig the vibe and do not want to subscribe, that's fine as well, and I still appreciate you for watching the video till the end. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm McMaschio. This is my intro, and peace.
Falling on your feet, do you finally see what you're missing?
Today is Sunday, but by the time you guys are watching this, it will probably be Tuesday, because I have to record my videos 2 days in advance and publish them, because it takes a lot of time for me to upload the videos with my slow internet speed. Anyway, if you've been following me through these daily uploads, you'll know that Sunday is my off day, as in I don't have any patience, I don't have any other work to do. It's usually my chill day, and actually half the day is already over. Even if you can see, it's 5:37. That's because I spent majority of the day sleeping, like recovering from the entire week, especially yesterday. Yesterday was a crazy day. So I'm just going to take you along with me through the rest of the day. Come along. So let's see where this evening takes us. Those of you thinking we are back here again, well, yeah, no surprise. I love this place, and I kind of end up having a different adventure every single time. So let's go. I have no idea if you can actually see that, but that looks like a go-kart that is flying. Oh my god, I don't know if you can hear it. That's so cool.
Somebody let the sun come up again. What you need is the heat of the summer. Lost your mind, need the light to recover.
Okay, so one thing is I want to catch the sunrise. I want to make a time lapse of it. So I'm going to put you guys right down here so you can catch the time lapse. You can see. Anyways, my camera is right here and it's recording the entire time lapse. For the past couple of days, I've been trying to get a perfect time lapse of the sunset, and as you can see, the sun has already set right now, and it is only 6:10. So this is the reason why I was not able to get all these sunsets, because I was always trying to get the sunset at around 6:30. Also, you guys are getting a bit filthy. I mean, you are sitting on top of a garbage can. At this point, all I was thinking is, where is this flying magical go-kart going to land? Because I just want to get a closer look at it. And I knew that if I drove like 5 to 10 kilometers south and I checked all the beaches, I know it would be at one of the beaches. Thing about going to the beach is you get a lot of sand. Maybe I can use it for my crib, but honestly that's not enough. I'll need to go back. Anyways, about that flying go-kart that you saw, I'm gonna go and try and find it, because it landed around about a kilometer away from me, and I know now it will be dark and it will be gone in, but I'm gonna go and try and find it some other time. And it's a very weird thing, like it got a big fan behind, like the hovercraft kind of a thing, so maybe I'll ride it. That flying go-kart is pretty cool, but honestly it would be scary if suddenly that big fan or that big engine that is making it move just stops. Probably not. That looks too scary. But anyways, that's it for today's Sunday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace. Today's video, I'm going to be telling you a couple of stories in my life where I was afraid to do something but I still did it, and what was the outcome of taking those steps. So come along with me. So I was going to tell two stories, but I decided to scrap one of the stories, and that story which I am scrapping is about me starting this YouTube channel, because I know I've talked a lot about it on this channel. So if you want to know that story, you can check out my other videos. But the other story that I want to tell y'all is... So for those of you that have been following me for a while, y'all will know that I absolutely love and adore dogs. So this story begins 3 years back when I was in college in Mangalore studying physiotherapy. So apparently while I was recording cycling and I crashed into the camera, I might have kind of dislocated one limb of the tripod. So I can't remember where exactly I had kept it. So I think we should just follow my cycle tracks and hopefully we shall find it. So I came from there, this is the entire cycle track, and then I was cycling here and I had placed the camera somewhere around. Oh, there it is, found. Yeah, found it.
Oh my god, I'm so relieved I found it because I wouldn't be able to place the camera down to record any more scenes if I did not find this. Okay, so unfortunately I did not dislocate the leg. I ended up actually breaking it off. So right now your eyes are leaned against a dustbin again. Since I was a little kid, I've always grown up with dogs, and so I was kind of missing that part of my life. So I wanted a dog badly. But one was, I was very scared that, you know, it would just be me taking care of the dog alone and I would be living in a flat. Second of all, I went and I asked my owner if it's okay that I adopt a puppy, and he said no, that it would be a big problem. So what did I do? A month after that, Coco and 3 other puppies were born outside my college. Now I knew I had to leave the puppies with the mom only for a while. So for the next couple of months, I was just going and making friends with the mom and the puppies, and I was just feeding them.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like a movie, my love. Yeah, when I wake up, I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quarantine, it hasn't got the right to keep us apart.
Now many of you might be thinking that this is not a big thing, like why am I making such a big deal out of it? Because at that time it was really a big deal for me, because I was in a new city. I barely learned to take care of myself, and then I was thinking of taking care of a whole nother animal. But it was something that I knew I had to do, and every day that went by, like the urge just kept getting stronger and stronger. Also, if you watch my yesterday's video, I was on a different beach and I was on the mission to try to find the flying go-kart, and well, I don't know if you can see it, but there it is again. So we're getting closer now. It's probably going to land somewhere far away, and today I can't go chasing it because I have my bike, and by the time I go searching all the beaches, it will be dark again. So, you know, we're getting closer. That's a good sign. If I had not moved past the fear and moved past all those hurdles and just, you know, done it because I had a gut feeling and I wanted it so bad, I wouldn't have found the best thing that ever happened to me. Like I've said it before and I will say it again, Coco is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Now, this is just one example where I overcame my fears, but recently in my life, like every time I feel fear, I feel like that is the reason why I should do it more. Like if I feel fear, I know that will probably turn out to be something amazing. Now I'm not telling you because you're scared of jumping off a building that you should go and jump off a building. But if there is something that you want to do, you know, in your gut you want to do it, or even if you don't want to do it, you just want to try it, like just go ahead and do it. Because living with the regret of not knowing is much worse than failing or it not turning out the way you expected it to be. So the next time you feel fear about something new that you want to try, instead of taking it as a negative signal, take it as a positive signal for reasons why you should try it. I've got to get out of the sun because I forgot to apply sunscreen on my tattoo. So that's it for today. Peace. So it's currently 4:38. Yes, I'm starting this video pretty late. That's because the entire day I was out. I mean, I just got back like 10 minutes back, and in about 30 minutes I need to leave again to attend to my evening patients. So that's why I'll just finish this workout quickly and I'll get back to y'all. Also, a quick tip: if you're running low on time and you want to still get an effective workout in, do a full body workout but in a high intensity interval training style. If you don't know what high intensity interval training or HIIT is, you can just Google it and you'll find out instantaneously. Like just a 10 to 15 minutes bout of high intensity interval training will get you panting like this.
Even though I had a long day and I know I'm going to have a longer night, I'm feeling pumped right now. Like I have to go see my patients, but I'm feeling full of energies. I mean, it's probably the... Also, I just got a fresh new trim. I mean, I did it very fast, but it doesn't look too bad. What do you guys think? So as you all know, from December 1st I started the daily upload, and on December 2nd I actually posted a video where I said until Christmas become more healthy and at least reach the physical condition I was in a couple of months back. And I think a day after that, or maybe 2 days after that, I posted another video about time management, and in that I said this month my top priorities are my patients and getting these YouTube videos out. No matter which part of the healthcare professional, the one thing that is common for all is documentation. And I actually hate documentation, but I don't know if you all can see, but that entire house is lit up and I love it. It feels like Christmas. So the last patient of the day, and then after that you and me can spend the quality time that we love all night. So even though it may take me an hour, it will be just like a couple of seconds for you guys. So I'll see you all in the studio at home. Finally, I'm back and I'm done for the day. So as you can see right now it's 10:30 and I still have to finish recording this video, and after that I have to get to the edit of this video because I have to finish this video editing today itself. And that's the reason why I got this big mug of coffee to get me through the night. Now the reason I walked you through my entire day is because I wanted to make a point. Now if you compare my yesterday's day and today's day was much more hectic, and today I was on much less sleep than I was on yesterday. Yet today I'm feeling pumped and I'm feeling full of energy, and I feel like I can get through this edit tonight without a problem. And no, the reason is not because of the coffee. The reason is because I worked out today. Because working out not only releases endorphins and makes you feel good, but it's also good for the cardiovascular system, and it also increases your metabolic rate. So you're burning more calories and you're feeling more energetic throughout the day. And these days with a busy schedule, I was using the busy schedule excuse as a reason why I couldn't work out. But it actually had the opposite effect. Like if I did not work out, no matter how busy or how free my schedule was, it always seemed hectic and it always seemed like a lot of work and I seemed much more exhausted. While if I work out, because of all these benefits, I can get through the day much more efficiently. So my point for you at home is, if you're not working out, you're either making two excuses. One is that you do not have time, and second is because you're too tired. Now the first, you do not have time, is you always have time. Like you can make the time, because this is something that's very important. And two, if you feel like you're too tired, then this could probably be your answer. Because you're not taking care of your health, you probably could be getting more tired. So this can actually decrease that tiredness and make you feel more active, and overall it just helps you live longer. So that's it for today. I need to get on to this edit, so I will see you all tomorrow. Peace. What's up you guys? Today's video is going to be kind of different, and it comes with a disclaimer, and this disclaimer is that this is not study advice. If you're studying to rank first, second, third, fourth, whatever, this advice is bad advice. Like it's not going to work for you. So this advice would work for people that are like me when it comes to studies. So this is not going to be a video about how to study. So basically during my entire school life and my college life, I was very lazy when it came to study. So that was a bad thing, but in a way it was also a good thing, because I did not like it and because I did not want to waste time on it. I tried to find out the easiest ways that I could study, and I tried to cut out everything else that I thought would just be wasting more of my time. Obviously this technique never got me onto the number 1, number 2, number 3 rank, and my goal was never to be there. Like I got through my 4 years of physiotherapy college, ending each year with a distinction. So I guess that was kind of good, and so these tips might be helpful for you, or they might not be helpful for you. So take them all with a grain of salt. Like I told you guys, I'm very lazy when it comes to studying. So lazy that I do not even make notes or write anything down. Like during the entire exam preparation, the only time that I will take a pen and actually write something is on the exam day when I'm writing the paper. Before that, you will not see me making any kinds of note. See, when people usually answer exams, the main goal is that they want to study as much as they can, write it down in the paper and get the highest marks. But that was never my goal. I told you all that I would never rank in the top 3, and that was mostly true for theories. But when it came to practicals, it was a different story. Like in many practicals, I ranked in the top 3 or the top 5. And sometimes, just sometimes, I even rank number 1. And the reason for this is how students usually approach exams when they have theory and practical is, one, for the theory, they will just study everything and just try to regurgitate it all on the paper. And then when it comes to practicals, they will try to focus more on the practical aspect. But when you think about it, whenever you're studying or learning anything, the most important part is the practical aspect. Like that's the part that you're going to be going out into the world and applying. Nobody is going to ask you for your marks, or nobody is going to ask you to write down the theory of something. Everyone wants to see the practical, and only the practical aspect is actually used in the real world. So in physiotherapy, I used to approach the exams with the mindset that this is an opportunity for me to learn so that I can better develop my skills as a physiotherapist and I can provide a better service. Yeah, I know this sounds very cringy and made up, but this is the exact mindset I had going into every single exam. That's the reason why you can ask any of my batchmates during exam time, you would never see me stressed out or freaking out. The actual test for me would be applying my physiotherapy skills and actually providing a service and making people's lives better. So that's why honestly, I never had an aim to rank in the top 1, 2, 3 or even actually get a rank. My only aim was to clear the exams and to be able to, perform well as a physiotherapist and provide a good service, no matter what field you're in. I think it's very important to have this mindset, not only for exams, but in general. The main focus should not just be on the theory aspect and being able to write something down on a paper. Your main focus should be your ability to apply the skills that you learned in the real world. Now another very common practice among students is studying late night and burning the midnight oil and then getting up early morning and starting again. Like you're literally pushing yourself to the limits of exhaustion. So you see the way that your brain and your nervous system works, the way it's able to transmit the information that it's read or seen and able to recreate that or remember it is by something called as neurotransmitters that travel through the nervous system. And these neurotransmitters, they get depleted at some point during the day, and the only way that they can be replenished is by providing sleep. So if you do not sleep and get good rest, these neurotransmitters are not going to be able to replenish themselves, and so you're not going to be able to remember or perform well. Even if you do not believe all this research, I have a real life example. So I have a friend who used to always be in the top, but during the exam month, she was super stressed and she used to study all night, wake up early, and the whole entire month she used to become like a zombie by the end of it. And during one of the end semesters, I just told her to try and study and approach exams the way I do, like get proper sleep at night, like change your mindset and your outlook towards exams, towards marks, and many of the other tips that I will give you all in this video. And in those end semester exams, she ranked number 2 or number 3. Now I'm not saying that she ranked because of the techniques that I showed her. Like she ranked because she's very smart and she was always in the top. But the amazing thing that she learned, that she could rank in the top and perform just as well or even better and still not feel like a zombie and still be well rested, and overall mentally and physically she felt good. This just proves that you do not have to kill yourself in order to be able to do well. So I'm currently editing this video and I just realized that this video may come off like I'm trying to show off or something like that. I hope it does not come off like that to you, because that's not the point of the video. Actually, talking about my marks and all kind of makes me uncomfortable. Like in general, I don't like to talk about marks and compare marks. Like even when people used to ask me how you did in your exams or how much you got, I used to say I did well or I used to say I passed. Also, from watching other creators' videos, it has come to my attention that if I do not remind you guys to smash the like button if you're enjoying this video, you'll forget. So this is my reminder. If you're enjoying this video, then please do smash the like button. The other unfortunate thing that most students do is practicing and going by the mentality of no pain, no gain. This mentality majorly prevails in the gyms, and even there it's not healthy. Students think that during exam time you just have to study. Even if you're exhausted, you just have to push through it and that will be better. Take any vehicle, no matter how far you want it to move, only the fuel can decide how far it moves. And if you actually try to press the throttle harder and push it more, you'll burn fuel faster, and second of all, that can also be detrimental to the engine if the fuel level is low. It's the same for the human body. If you try to push yourself past exhaustion, you're just gonna end up burning out. Also, talking about fuel has become too expensive. Tesla, we need you. Come fast to our country. Another thing I've noticed is that students will deprive themselves of everything during exam time. Like they'll deprive themselves of food, exercise, using the phone or watching something. Now I don't believe that completely stopping something is the answer. The answer is that you need to have a balance between all. Like during exam days, I never deprived myself of anything. Like I had a time when I used to watch comedy, funny shows so that I get distracted. I had the time when I used to do a workout. Like I used to go to the gym, or I used to either do a home workout, because I know that a balance is important, and all of these things are going to help me remain distracted and remain in good physical and mental condition so I can perform better during the exams. And also, yeah, another thing is, after you have your meal, do not go and try to study, because after you eat, your body is using majority of its energy in order to digest that food. So when you're trying to push yourself to read and study and learn something, a lot of energy is not going to be available for your brain to function. So you're just going to be wasting your time and wasting your energy trying to study. So after you eat, give yourself and your body a break to relax and to digest the food, and then later on go back to studying. I just realized that I kind of snaked you guys, and I never actually told you the reason why I don't write anything while studying. Many students will learn a portion and then they will start writing down the points and writing the answers of whatever the expected questions would be. Well, the way I used to study is, the first time I would read and I would just skim through. The second time would be the detailed study. So I would read a particular part or something, and then I would process the information and think how it actually works, make mind connections, or if it's related to the body, I would try to understand with movement what is exactly happening, how it's happening, try to find those concepts. For example, when I was studying anatomy, I used to use my own body as a model, and I would look in the mirror and I would try to identify, try to understand the movement. I would make a lot of concepts and try to understand and get a deeper understanding into it. Now, this concept might have not got me the best answers to write in the answer script, but I was happy at the end if it helped me understand the entire concept and be able to practically put it into use. And out of all these things, I think the most important is your mindset. Like if you go with the mindset that I need to study and get these marks, and oh my god, and put a lot of pressure on yourself, it will just lead to stress, it will lead to anxiety, which is again going to negatively affect the way you perform in your exam. Most of these concepts and ideologies of mine came about because I just wanted to avoid the most amount of work and also be able to do other things like watch something and exercise. That's all I wanted to tell you for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace. So I got this amazing question on Instagram, and it is, how do you handle hate and the naysayers? Well, honestly, at this point, I'm become completely immune to it. Like I have the self-awareness to understand who I am as a person, what I want to do, what makes me happy, and so whatever anyone else has to say does not affect me. And trust me, you also can get to this point. It's very easy. Instead, start focusing on your life, what makes you happy, and doing whatever it is that you want to do. And then automatically you will stop hearing and caring about what others have to say. That's it for today. I hope I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, peace. So hot. Oh, this fireplace makes it seem more hot. What the hell is this? Who does this guy think he is, calling me horrible? I would like to see him make a video. Wait, how are these comments even getting to me? Aren't you supposed to screen them? What do I pay you for? So apparently the camera did not turn off when I pressed the off button, and because of that reason, I guess you can say that I have been exposed. So make sure you guys are subscribed for when I drop my apology video. You know I love you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Good morning, beautiful people. Yes, it's morning. For the first time I'm starting a video in the morning, even though it's late morning. So today's a very exciting day. I'm expecting a parcel which I'm very excited for. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been practicing the minimalistic or the more intentional lifestyle. So when I do buy something, I mean, let's just say that this parcel, even though it may seem small and insignificant, is so exciting for me because it's gonna change the game. I can't wink, man. Anyways, I will get back to you guys shortly because I'm gonna go do my workout before I break my fast and have my first meal today. And don't worry, I'm not gonna take you through my workout, so I will see you all in a bit. Okay, now I know I'm kind of hyping it up a lot, but just a disclaimer, it's not something expensive, it's not something fancy, it's actually something very cheap. And most of you guys may find it funny that I'm getting excited over something so small, but I guess when you're a minimalism and you buy very little stuff, everything you get excited for. I keep forgetting to put a sunscreen on my tattoo. It's here. It's finally here. Okay, I want to open this right now, but I'm very hungry. Like I told you, I've not had anything today. I've been intermittent fasting. So I'm going to have my first meal and we'll probably go outside because the lighting is better outside, and then we'll unbox this. So I'm sure you've heard the stories or the analogies where they tell you that when you're in the desert and you're very thirsty, like you'll pay anything, any cost for a bottle of water. No matter how small it is and no matter how expensive it is, you'll pay for it because it's something that you really need at that point. Now, I'm not saying I overpaid for this product, and nor am I saying it was a life and death kind of situation. But it felt like it. I know that analogy is a little bit extreme, but this is something that I really needed, and that's the reason why I also went for one which I could get delivered in just 2 days. Again, just reminding you that I am hyped and I might be hyping it up for you, and it might not be so important to you, but this is something important to me, so I just wanted to share it. Are you ready to unbox it? Let's go. Okay, before I show you all what it is, if you all remember that day when we went to the beach and I was recording cycling on the beach, and then with a cycle I hit the camera and this happened. Yeah, one leg of this tripod is gone, and that is a kind of handicap for me. Like right now, if you look, your guys are placed on this box. So when I first buying a tripod for this camera, I knew that this was an option and this was a better option, but I couldn't justify myself paying more than double than this for it. Like I thought, okay, this allows you to move here and here. I mean, it can basically do everything. Well, I was wrong. This can't do everything, and it's also some cheap plastic stuff that just there breaks. So yeah, anyways, this is what we have today. If you haven't guessed by now, it's a tripod. And it's this one. Oh, this is so cool. This is gonna help me get some amazingly different perspective shots. Like the shot before this, like the one where I was talking to you all, I basically attached 2 limbs around this, and this one is here just for support. The camera is here, and I stood over there and I recorded. And this is just one of the many ways that I can use it. So this is gonna change the games because all my videos I record myself and record whatever I'm doing. So this is gonna make it so much more easier, and definitely it's gonna up my YouTube game. So this is also a selfie stick, and I can record myself like this. Like, it's so cool. Like, hi. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's why I was so hyped and excited, because this is gonna make my YouTube videos. And I just wanted to share that excitement and joy with you all. I hope you all didn't get too bored. But that's it for today's video. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.
So finally it started to feel like winter. Like it got really cold this morning and I would love to just take a blanket and go to sleep, but I gotta leave for work in about an hour. So yeah, I guess I will see you all guys after I'm done with work. So oh yeah, also good morning.
Today morning when I woke up, because it was so freaking cold, it's the first time I actually felt like Christmas is coming or it's winter season. And with the daily vlog and being completely on the move every single minute, I didn't even get a chance to stop and just take it in that Christmas is near. And if you all don't know, Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Like December is my favorite time of the year because Christmas and also 2 days after Christmas is my birthday. Like from January onwards, the only time of the year that most of us look forward to is Christmas. I mean, if you can relate, you can relate. Hi folks, are you excited for Christmas? So it's currently the 18th of December. I mean, when you're watching this video, it's going to be the 20th of December. So when you're watching it, it's going to be 5 days left until Christmas. Who's coming? But where are you biting? Okay, I hope I'm able to finish this before I fall. So you guys have been watching these daily uploads every single day. Even though these uploads were not of the Vlogmas style, it was not like a get ready for Christmas with me style. It was just a way for me to try something that I always wanted to try, like to see if I can actually do the daily uploads, even though they were not meant to be Christmas themed. Now I'm just curious, since 1 human year is equal to like 4 dog years, does that mean like Coco has had 4 Christmases this year? Is that true, Coco? Huh? No? So every year around the 10th of December is when I actually start my Christmas preparation. So I will start the crib. Like if you guys don't know what a crib is, I'll try to find some old pictures of my previous cribs. So basically I start by making a field and planting the seeds because it takes time for the seeds to grow. And if all goes well and it doesn't get ruined, by Christmas the fields would have grown properly. And after the fields are set up, every single day I add a bit of decoration to the house. I add a bit of lights, decorate the Christmas tree, or I work more on the crib. Like the crib was my main thing. Like I used to build mountains with mud, like this mud which is right here, make a pond, make artificial houses, and it was a lot of fun. Also, just to be clear, it was not just me doing it. It was more of a collaborative effort between me and my brothers. But things are a little bit different this year. My elder brother and elder sister are settled in UK and they're going to be in UK for Christmas. And my younger brother, unfortunately, has his exams or some kind of exams going on. Like he has a Viva or something on 24th December. That is Christmas Eve. And also this year I decided to do the daily vlogs or the daily uploads, and that's why this month I never had the time to even stop and think about Christmas or plan anything for Christmas. Now I could do all of the decorations and making the crib all by myself and probably even record it and make content out of it, but honestly I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing that. And second of all, even though making a crib and decorating the Christmas tree, making a star is kind of fun, I don't think it's as fun as it is doing it alone. I think the most value or fun comes out from sharing that experience, and it's not from the actual experience itself. I know you guys must be getting very bored of seeing my face every single day, and that's why I add her into the vlogs, because you can never get bored of seeing this face. You like my pants so much? Huh? You like my pants so much? So only after 23rd is when I will be able to see if I'm actually going to do the whole decorations and go the whole 9 yards, and that is if I'm not feeling like a zombie by the end of these daily uploads. So I just thought of sharing this with you guys in case anybody's wondering, which I'm sure nobody's wondering. Also, I realized that if I do not remind you guys to smash the like button, y'all forget, and that's okay. So this is my reminder, please do smash the like button, because that would really mean the world to me.
What's up, you beautiful people? And today is Sunday, and as you guys know, Sunday is my off day, and Sunday is the only day in these daily upload series where I do not plan a video. Like, I just take my camera and I start recording, and I'm hoping that I'm able to extract a story throughout my entire day. And the last 2 Sundays or 3 Sundays have been 2 Sundays, I think, yeah, have been pretty successful, and I've been able to get some amazing stories. And hopefully the last Sunday of the upload series, that is today, I'm hopefully able to get another amazing story. But before we start, there is something that I need to do. Yeah, sure. Let's just go. Okay, this is what I had to get. I mean, you don't even need to ask, you all know it's coffee. Strangely, for a person that loves coffee so much, I suck at making coffee. Like, every single time I've tried, it has come out horrible. So my mom always makes the coffee. And also, I'm going to probably do something that you all hate, because my brother says that he hates it when I do this, but I dunk everything in coffee. Oh yeah. That's so good. I mean, you can't hate if you've not tried it, right? So I don't know how many of my subscribers are into the competitive fighting or the boxing space or the YouTube boxing space, but today morning was Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. And if you don't know who Jake Paul is, so Jake Paul is this kind of early days content creator. So he had started out on Vine. And then he switched to YouTube and he used to do the daily vlogs.
Hello, who I'm talking why?
And he's only, I think, 22 or 23 years old currently. And he's one of the most hated YouTubers of all time, because he used to just be a... And that's how he ended up getting majority of the world to hate on him, including myself. And even though I hate Jake, like, he was a really awful person and I really wanted him to lose today. And that's the reason I spent my entire morning following the fight, and even after the fight was done, I was watching the post-fight press conferences and all of that. And it was after watching all of this that I realized that I literally spent my entire morning watching someone that I do not like. And that's why it's just crazy, you know. Jake is just putting on a show, you know, to get the world to hate him, so that they tune into his fights. They pay the money and they tune into his fights so that they can watch him get beaten up and knocked down. And he's not really a talented boxer by genetics or anything like that. But one thing that he does do is he works really hard for every single fight. And it's that work ethic that is letting him knock out each and every one of his opponents. And guess what? That triggers his haters even more. And that's why his haters are going to buy his next fight in hopes that he gets knocked out in that fight. And Jake, on the other hand, with each fight, he's increasing the price of every single fight, and people are still paying because people want to see him get knocked out. And people will argue that Jake is just a YouTuber who is a wannabe boxer and he doesn't deserve all the money that he's making. But guess what? You guys, by putting that exact narrative out there, is what's selling the tickets and allowing him to make the millions that he does make. I know I started this rant by telling you guys that I do not like Jake Paul, but one thing that I cannot deny anymore is that he is a genius.
Got your hat. Got your hat.
He's a genius at marketing himself as the villain and thus selling more and more tickets, and also he backs it up by putting in the actual work and knocking them out and putting a show and a spectacle. And for that I have to say, Jake, I respect you. I may still not like you as a human being, but I respect the fact that you're putting on an entire show for the entire world to watch and you're benefiting from that. And for those that say that he does not deserve what he got,
Hey Siri, define failure.
Be unsuccessful in achieving one's goal.
what's up you guys? So hopefully by the time this video is live, you would have already watched this video. A message for you, Jake Paul. If you're someone who loves Jake Paul, hates Jake Paul, or even if you don't know who Jake Paul is, then you can definitely check out this video. I mean, this is a video that I never ever in my life thought I would make.
So this video is not clickbait, it's my story about my most recent failure. So at the end of November, I had found out about this tradition that people do on YouTube called Vlogmas, where they upload one single video every day from 1st December to 25th December. And you know, I was going back and forth like, will I be able to do this? Should I do this? Because I've always wanted to try daily vlogs. Like, I watch Casey Neistat a lot, and you know, it was something I found very intriguing, but I was never confident and sure whether I would be able to do it. But I knew that if I committed to this, I had to upload every single day because there are people watching. It's just not me to hold myself accountable. And another thing I was very aware of is Christmas and my birthday was coming very close. And if y'all are not aware, this is my most favorite time of the year. And I mean, I just love December. I love Christmas. It's just... And because I knew Christmas and my birthday was coming close, like I wanted to look the best I can on Christmas and on my birthday. So I'd graduated the start of this year, and after I was done with my degree is when I started working, and then I also started uploading these videos to YouTube. And before this, I was a very active guy, meaning I was always keeping myself active. I was working out every day, I was running. But after I started working and making these YouTube videos, my fitness took a kind of a back seat and I kind of became fat and chubby. And in my excitement of making these daily videos, I thought, why not take on another challenge and actually try to become more healthy and at least reach the physical condition I was in a couple of months back. Since the start of this challenge, I've told you guys that my number one priorities are my patience and making these YouTube videos. And you know, since I spend a lot of time treating patience and a lot of time recording, editing a video, sometimes even past midnight up to 3-4 a.m., I basically did not leave any time and energy for me to actually go and work out. Now, these are all excuses that I could give and I probably can still use them. But you know what, even though it's true, I cannot use these excuses because I knew what I was getting into when I decided and I committed myself to this task. So I had designed a 3-step plan by which I was going to achieve this goal. One was intermittent fasting, which I would say I was relatively successful at. Like 70 to 80% of the days, I was able to successfully intermittent fast. And you know, now I've reached the point where, you know, I can go without having breakfast and not getting that craving for breakfast. And you know, I'm comfortable and I feel energetic. The second way was strength training. Now the strength training was pretty decent. Like I was able to get 40 to 50% of the planned workouts in. I know that's still not enough. Now the cardio, that is the cycling and the running, that's where I lacked the most. I think I was able to get only 10 to 20% of the cardio that I was planning on getting. Now, besides these 3 factors, there are other factors which helped me not achieve my goals. For one, I was not eating as healthy as I could have been. And the second was my sleep cycle, meaning I completely screwed up my sleep cycle and my circadian rhythm. I mean, I didn't even pronounce that properly. I think so. Yeah, I didn't even pronounce that properly. Now I'm telling you all of this not as excuses, but as the actual reasons why I was not able to achieve my goals. Like, I know these were the reasons why I was not able to achieve my goals, and so since I knew where I went wrong, I can come back with a better plan and a more efficient plan which will work for me. Now, to be honest with you guys, even though I failed in the aspect of the goal that I set out to do, I achieved another goal that I did not even set for myself, or that I did not even know should be a goal for me. Like, if you watch some of my older videos, you'll see some frames which are very weird, like the positioning, and then it will just cut off over here, because I was very conscious, like in that frame, if I was looking a little bit fat or you could see my stomach through my shirt and all, I would just cut it out, crop that frame. Even if it would mean that the quality becomes lower, I would cut it out because I did not want to show, and I was so self-conscious about my body and about the fat. I would like to add that this was not a complete fail, because now I've built up the confidence to be comfortable in my own skin and my own body. There is one problem I have with failure and the whole concept of failure. You see, in my dictionary, failure does not exist, and I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant by saying that I cannot fail. The reason I'm saying failure does not exist for me is, for me to have failed at losing weight and getting healthier would mean that, I'm done. Like, for the rest of my life, I cannot lose weight and I cannot get healthier. My belief when it comes to failure is, if you want to honestly achieve something and you love the entire process of getting there, then you can never fail as long as you don't stop trying. Because the minute you stop trying is when you fail. So I may not have been able to achieve the goal I had set out for myself this month, but you can bet your bottom dollar that we are going to come back much better and much stronger next year. So if you guys want to be a part of that, then hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Peace. If you have crossed the age of 18, you are eligible for this method.
Oh my god, you made a song just for TikTok? What are you, a simp?
What's up, you beautiful people? Yes, I'm sorry. Guys, I know, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I said I'm sorry. I know I was not able to post yesterday. Let me explain. Like, quiet down. I'm sorry. So yesterday, I did not plan on not posting a video. I was totally gonna post a video, and the way it went was, I had my entire day that was packed. I was doing something from the time I woke up till probably 8-9 at night. So my plan was that I would get home at 8-9, have my dinner, and then record a video, and then sit all night and edit it out and post it. And what happened was, after I was done with my entire day and I got home and I was ready to record the video, I was really exhausted, and besides that, I felt really sick. Like, I really wanted to throw up, and I just needed to sleep. I just wanted to go to bed, and I was just feeling like really crappy. And I know I could have pushed myself through it and recorded the video, edited the video, and get a video out, but I knew it wouldn't be a great video, and I really do not want to put a video out that is half. I would rather not post a half video than make sure that I post every single day. Now, I'm not saying that every video has to be perfect. Like, I believe there is some beauty in the imperfection of the videos, but this is a video that I know that I'm not feeling my best and I'm not going to be able to deliver the best. So that's the reason I did not post a video, and I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys accept my apology. I mean, if I didn't say it by now, I'm really sorry that I didn't post a video, but I got a really good video for you today. So make sure you guys get your coffee, and let's move on to the video.
Baby, you always on my guest list. Got Hulu Plus, don't need no Netflix.
No.
Don't make me beg, I'm feeling desperate. So please don't say no, oh, please don't say no.
No.
I like you, and when you playing hard to get. Ayy, when we making plans, you act like you forget. Ayy, when you make fun of my car, I get upset. When you done with all the others, yeah, you know that I got next.
Yes, I'm back here again. I mean, just look how beautiful this is. Look at the sun. Look at the scenery. It's so beautiful. I mean, this is not even, you don't even have to pay anything. This is just free, and I've recently started to find and appreciate all this beauty around me. Like, if you look anywhere around you, it's just so beautiful.
Making plans, you act like you forget. Ayy, when you make fun of my car, I get upset. When you done with all the others, yeah, you know that I got next. Yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee, yeah. But you make me kinda nervous. You do that on
who doesn't love free stuff? I mean, if you just see these videos which they have a lot of giveaways, I mean, it's so entertaining to watch. The creator is able to, you know, give back and, you know, do something, and then makes them feel good. And plus the people who are receiving it feel good because they're receiving something amazing for free, like absolutely free. You know, talking about free stuff, I mean, that was an amazing segue to today's point of, I mean, the point of today's video.
Have you always on my gas lane?
No.
Got Hulu Plus, don't need no Netflix.
No.
Don't make me beg, I'm feeling desperate.
Coming to the beach has become one of my favorite things to do of all time.
No.
Sun be shining, backyard blooming, are you coming over? Hope it's not like normal and I get that cold shoulder.
Freaking beautiful. So I've said this in a previous beach vlog, but in the edit I cut it out, and that is, you know, I like beaches or any beautiful sites that, you know, are far away from the road, or, you know, just like you have to walk a lot through a forest. It makes me feel like I earn the beauty.
You do that on purpose, yeah. Have you always on my gas list?
This is one of the things that I ordered. You know, I didn't pay for this. I mean, I got it for absolutely free. I ordered 3 items, I think. This is one of them. Okay, y'all will see in a second what it is. Y'all will see, 1 second. I can't figure out how this freaking box works. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You guys need to tell me how I look, how this looks, because this does not have a flip out screen. I'll be able to see how I look only in the mirror or once I look at this footage. So yeah, ah man, I think this looks fresh even though I can't see myself, but you guys let me know. So if you want to know how I got all of this stuff for free,
yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee, yeah.
Now before I tell you how I got these glasses and a whole lot of other stuff for free, there will be a couple of you that will be tempted to click away once I start revealing the method, and that is because you all will think that you are not eligible. If you have crossed the age of 18, you are eligible for this method. So the method I got all this stuff for free is by a credit card. I know this black credit card looks pretty cool. Well, the amazing thing about this credit card is I did not have to show any prior history with the bank. I did not have to show any tax returns. I did not have to show any proof of income or anything like that. And so the way it works is, this is a ICICI bank card and it's a platinum card, and it is only available in India. But whichever country you're in, I'm sure that your banks offer something similar or other ways by which you can get a credit card. So this particular credit card, all I had to do was put a fixed deposit into their bank, and then they gave me a credit card with up to 80% of the value of my fixed deposit. So if you put 10,000, the credit card limit would be 8,000. Now the way I used to use this credit card, I've had this credit card for maybe 1.5 years. The way I used to use it is, I used to put daily expenses like petrol, groceries, and, you know, all these daily expenses on the credit card, and then pay them off in the next month before the due date. Like, I would always and religiously pay it off, and that helped me build up credit points which I could use to exchange for money or gift cards to purchase all this stuff. And not only that, because in India we also have an app called as Cred, which I can use to pay my credit card, and they also give me points which I can use to redeem offers, to redeem travel. You know, it's amazing. And besides all this, my credit score also has been going up and up, and like, I don't have to explain to you the importance of credit score. I mean, you probably know it. If you don't know it, you can Google it. But it's very important that you have a good credit score. And the fact that I'm able to start building a credit score at such a young age is kind of beneficial for me. Plus, I'm getting all this free stuff. I'm just about to edit this video and I forgot to mention one point, and that when people think of credit card, they think they have to pay interest. Well, you do not have to pay interest if you pay the payments on time. So this month, say I spend 8,000 and I pay the full 8,000 before the deadline next month, then I have to pay absolutely zero interest, and I will build up credit points, and I will build up my credit score, and I'm able to just benefit from it overall. So absolutely no loss in getting a credit card. Like, it's much better than a debit card. Like, whatever you put on a debit card, just put it on a credit card and get these additional benefits. But just make sure that you pay off the credit card before the deadline, and you will have to pay zero interest. So I mean, just do it, guys. Just do it.
Have you always on my gas lane?
No.
Got Hulu Plus, don't need no Netflix.
No.
All the guys in town follow you. All the guys in town follow you. All the guys in
So we are back to where I first started these vlogs. Like I think my second vlog it was on the beach, and so daily vlogging was something that I always wanted to do, but I always feared that, you know, my life is not that interesting. I don't own Lamborghinis, I don't do crazy things like skydiving and all. Like why would anybody want to watch, or would I be able to even get interesting content? And I realized that you don't need to have that excess. Like, you know, it's cool to just live a normal life. Like just coming to the beach like this, I mean, you can find beauty anywhere, and that's one beautiful thing I found in daily vlogging. Like no matter what it is you're doing in your life, like you can make things interesting and you can make things beautiful. I mean, this view right now, just irreplaceable. Okay, so this is the go down, and it is currently 12:26, and yeah, I'm using my iPhone torch to illuminate my face because I do not want to turn on all the lights, and I do not want to make a lot of noise because the rest of the folks in my house are currently sleeping. I mean, the only sound you can hear is of those dogs barking. I mean, listen, you probably can hear it. I mean, that's creepy. That goes on like the entire night. So yeah, anyways, so the reason I'm making this video so late, I'm starting this video so early, is because I drank a huge cup of coffee thinking that this edit which is currently uploading would take longer, and it did not take that long, and I finished it before midnight. So now I just have a lot of caffeine in my system, and since it's past 12, that officially means it's the next day. So I thought, why not get a head start on the next day's daily vlog right now. And oh wait a minute, by the way, when you are watching this video, it's 25th. That is Christmas, right? Woohoo! Merry Christmas to everybody watching this vlog. And yeah, I don't think I can speak anything more. I mean, nothing is coming to my head. It's just like boom. Anyways, I'll see you all in the morning.
The next morning.
I think I recorded something last night, like late night. Actually, no, I'm sure I'm recorded something, but I'm just not sure what I said in that recording. I'll be able to understand only once I review the footage. But yeah, last night, I guess me and Coco were the ones struggling to get sleep. Like we were not getting sleep. We were so restless. She also was getting up. If you can see, my entire hoodie is covered in Coco's hair. That's because we were up like almost late night. And I think my parcel is come. Yeah, so I was right. I got a bunch of parcels, which I think only this one is mine. Yeah, let's check what is there in this. I'm not sure. I think I'm kind of sure. I think I know, but let's just make sure. So yeah, let's open this parcel. The reason I like to do these unboxings on camera is because, I mean, first of all, it's just so satisfying to hear all these sounds and to hear these crunches and all of that. But second of all, I mean, it's just so exciting, you know, even though you might know what the item is, like you don't know if you're going to like it, if it's going to look good in person, if it is, I mean, there's so much excitement build up. That also can be addicting. That's the reason why I practice minimalism. And yeah, let's see. So as you can see, it's a cardigan kind of sweater kind of thing. I bought this and this for free, absolutely free. Like if you still don't know what I'm talking about, then you can check yesterday's video. I'll link it at the end. But all of this stuff I bought for free, and this is actually the first item of clothing that I've purchased in maybe 2 years or something. Yeah, I just thought of treating myself, and since I was getting it for free and I didn't actually have to pay anything, I was like, why not? I mean, it's been 2 years, so the first initial days of the daily vlogs was pretty fun. Like I was still high on that adrenaline that I'm doing daily vlogs, and that adrenaline kept pushing me and pushing me. But as the days went on, it started becoming really tiring. Like I was still enjoying the process, don't get me wrong. Like I still loved it, I still enjoyed it, I still felt very proud every time I pressed upload every single day. but it got very tiring. Like there were days when I used to sleep at 3-4 a.m. and the next day I used to wake up and start the next vlog or go to work, and I'm by no way saying that's healthy and that's something that you should be doing in order to achieve whatever you have to achieve, but sometimes it has to be done. But I wish that I had taken time to plan it all out, see how am I going to manage the daily vlogs, my work and my online business, plan it all out and make a schedule which I will be able to stick to. But I didn't think of any of that. Like the adrenaline and the excitement just came and I just dove straight into it head on. And as you all probably know, that whole thing caught up to me and I reached the point of physical and mental exhaustion, and that happened to be on 23rd December when I was not able to upload the daily vlog because I just couldn't put a vlog out. I just couldn't make one. Now I'm not gonna say that daily vlogging was all bad. It was actually more good than bad. Like the good things that came out of it was I built up my confidence to talk comfortably on camera whether people are around me or not. Like if you see my initial videos, I was very self-conscious and I would never go in front of people with the camera. Like there was one video I cycled on the top of a hill just so that I could be away from people, and one car came and so I put the camera aside and acted like I was drinking water, and I just stopped and I was tired and I just hit the camera. Like I was very self-conscious. Now I built up the confidence to talk on camera whether people are around me or not. It's like irrespective. And also because I have to be more conscious about how I speak, the tone I speak, the way I use my words, that has made me improve my communication skills, by which I'm able to better communicate with my patients and my clients. So it also helped me improve my video recording, video editing skills, because I was literally posting 3 months worth of content in just 25 days. So like that was a huge thing, and the work ethic and the discipline to record and edit a video every single day was just phenomenal. It just felt so good to be doing something every single day and accomplishing something every single day. In previous videos I've triggered you guys by dunking my cake into coffee, and I still stand by it. It tastes really good. But in today's episode I'm going to try dunking this chip and seeing how it tastes. I mean, this is the first time I'm doing it, so you guys get an exclusive. So because the chip is not really porous, it doesn't really absorb the coffee. So I mean, there's no really coffee taste to it. It's just like a normal chip. I guess if I leave it in for a while and become soft and soggy, it probably will pick up the coffee taste. But I mean, at that point, is it even a chip anymore? So before I go any further, I just want to address that today when I woke up in the morning, I had 10 new subscribers. Like 10 subscribers in one night. Like just blows my mind. I know 10 might not sound like a big number, but it's amazing for me that there are 10 more people that are subscribed to my channel. And unfortunately, y'all have subscribed at the time when I'm stopping the daily vlogs.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Temporarily. So till New Year, I planned on taking a complete off. Like this is the first time in 2 to 3 years where I'm taking off, like off from work, off from YouTube, everything. I mean, I don't really think I'm going to be able to do it, and I think you will see a video before New Year's, but at least the daily vlog is done.
No! No! No!
And come New Year's, come January 1st, the daily vlog could be back.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Maybe not, I don't know. Right now, just saying that the daily vlog is stopping is giving me chills. Like all I can think about is what am I going to shoot tomorrow, because I'm so into that process. But I think I need a break. Like this was an amazing experiment and I went into it without any plan. I just went and did it, and I found out what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and now I can take time off and kind of figure out and decide what am I going to do with the future of this channel. If I'm going to be doing daily uploads, if I'm not, how am I going to be doing it? How will I fit it into my schedule? I mean, I'm going to be planning all of these things in this off time. Oh yeah, also it's 25th today. I don't know if I wished you guys already. I feel like I'm becoming old. Did I wish you guys? I mean, if I didn't, Merry Christmas. I mean, it's Christmas today, and if you're new and you dig the vibes of this channel, then please
whatever.